Hey, what is going on guys? It's Connor here from MenuDocs and welcome back to a new video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be making an XKCD command. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, it is basically a cool little comics website that we're going to be grabbing a JSON format from and then using it in a rich embed. Now, before we do anything, we're obviously going to need to require something that's going to use a GET request, and we're going to use the fetch or node fetch in this case. We don't need to necessarily require this module because inside node.js there is fetch itself, but for the sake of this video we're going to be using node fetch as a module. So if you don't know how to download that, it's just npm I node-fetch, and you can do that down here in your terminal. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. So I kind of leaked this command a little bit in the previous episode of the discord.js tutorials. As you can see, we're probably going to grab this exact same format right here. We'll grab the not safe for work thing and we'll stick it right up here. Basically, we're checking if the channel is not safe for work, and this will check if it is, and if it is, it will return this, and if it isn't, then it will come back and return this. So next we want to have an if statement that checks if args1 exists and if it's not a number, because basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a search function for this. So you should be able to do for, say, XKCD and then search and then what other number. I'm pretty sure there's about 2,000 different comics in the actual thing. This the whole comics probably started like 2008, I believe. But what we're going to do is we're going to have an AND operator here, and we're going to check if args1 exists, and if not, we're going to do is not a number, and we're going to check if args1 is not a number. And then on the outside of this, we want to go double out, sorry. Then we want to do an OR operator, and we want to use array includes to check if search or latest was given in includes args, I think arg0 here. And then if not, we want to return a message.channel.send, and then we want to send the message. Probably we want to send the usage like we do in the previous one. So XKCD, then we want to have search and then latest, close that, and then we want to have the optional ID of the comic. Now if I go back, that looks like the line is correct there. So next we want to move on to let's search equal, and then we're going to use a ternary operator here. So if you guys don't know what that is, yet again, please do check the internet. It's the #1 most rated resource for coding. So basically, if a argument is provided as arg1, which is the ID, what we're going to do is we're going to do http, and then we want to do xkcd.com/. This is where we're going to use the args1 here, and we do /info.0.json, and then basically if not, we just want to return the latest one right here. Next we want to add a try catch, and we want to use the fetch to fetch search then we want it to give us the results from the JSON and only the JSON. At that we want to have a dot then again, and we also just want to let the results right here, open parameters, and then if the results don't return, we want to have a message sent saying that there is no results. So we want to say no results found for this comic, and then sorry. Next we want to add a object deconstruction, and yet again, if you don't know what that is, please do check it out on the internet. So then we want to add /safe, we want to have safe_title, comma image, comma day, comma month, comma year, comma num, comma alt, and then we want to have this all equal to res with a semicolon at the end there. Now guys, there is a thing where better practice is you add the semicolons at the end of all these, but you know, it's not necessary in most cases, so I just leave them off, but it is good practice to have them. But then we're going to have let embed equal new reach embed Then we're going to set the color, and obviously the color is going to be our beautiful cyan. Then we're going to have set description, and our description is going to be alt using a ternary operator yet again. And then we're going to have alt, or in this case we are just going to have it say crickets, you know, because it's a comic, so you might as well be a little bit goofy with it and say no description. Now you can in this case use an or operator as well. I just overuse ternary operators, and I will continue to do that till the day that I perish. But then now we're going to have the XKCD as the title, and then we're going to have safe title, and then we're going to have the number come in over here, and then num, and that's just going to display the ID or the number of what is given here. And the reason I'm not pulling it straight from the argument is the argument isn't always going to be given. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to set the image, and obviously the image is going to be, if I can do image right, there we go. And then we want to do set footer for the final, and now set footer is going to be published, and it's going to show us the day. So we're going to do day, then we're going to do month, and then we do slash year. Now that looks pretty much done, except we're going to go down 2 more lines, message.channel.send, and then we're going to send said embed. And now obviously if you guys don't know how a try catch works, you need to catch any form of errors if they come through. So we're going to do that. We're going to do console.log e. Now you can remove that and it will technically be handled, but message.channel.send, and then it says looks like, oh no, we need to quote that, Jesus, looks like I've broken, and then we're going to have try again. Now that looks like the whole command is completely done. What we're going to do is I'm going to run the ad for Oxide hosting, which is our partnered host, and I'll catch you guys once Discord and the bot has been loaded up. This video is proudly sponsored by Oxide Hosting. With this hosting company you can never go wrong. They provide outstanding customer support and all for a low price. Their services range from website hosting to Minecraft server hosting. If you are interested in them, be sure to check out the link in the description below. So as you can see, the bot has been loaded up, and we are going to jump straight in and try the command, and then we're just going to do latest here. Oh, I forgot that we need to be in one of these channels, so let's just clear this entire channel again, like that. And then what we're going to do is do the XKCD and then latest. Voila, it's going to give us the latest one. So as I said, there's about 2,000 of them, but what we can do is we can search for them. So XKCD search, and then we'll just do one for the sake of it. And this is the first one ever posted. Then we can do maybe like 100. Like as I said, this one was posted in 2006. So this page as itself is quite old, which is kind of cool. I guess they kind of post one every day, I believe. But yeah, so that's going to conclude our tutorial for today. As you can see, this is the final code. It is completed. I do appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I apologize for the video being a tiny bit later than it normally is. I'm currently recording it on the day, which is not a good idea, trust me, but I've been obviously studying and working quite hard. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Connor here from MenuDocs, and I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't trying to pressure her. She messed with the temperature. I wrote the song, but I am the messenger. Through the metropolis, there is no stopping this.